for the supplementary
question. If there
question.
is any other senator who has a supplementary question. The responses are in our gadgets, so I think we can be able to, you can access the response, and then if there is any member with a supplementary question, can ask. Senator Sifuna.
Mr. Speaker, you know this government likes long stories, but the devil is in the detail. So, CS, you have mentioned your project at Bomas, and I am sure he has heard the concerns of Kenyans and environmentalists in particular about the hiving off of a section of Nairobi National Park to essentially put up a parking lot for that project he's talking about in Bomas. CS, now that you have spoken about it, can you tell the country what process was followed by this government to hive off a section of the Nairobi National Park for the Bomas project?
Senator Ososi.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I have managed to quickly peruse through the long response. And in the response, I haven't seen much about other plans which successful governments have come up with and their effect on the Vision 2030. For example, during Uhuru's time, there was a Big Five plan, and then now with this government, there is a phenomenon called bottom-up economic transformation. So I think the CS can enlighten us on the effect of these successful plans on the Vision 2030. How has that slowed down the implementation of Vision 2030, or how has that made Vision 2030 be successful? Because the impression that we're getting, Mr. Speaker, is that the successful government actually ignored Vision 2030 and came up with their own plans, which interfered with Vision 2030.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, on issue raised by Senator Sifuna, the government likes long statements. I thought a government that is accountable must give as much information as is necessary. So as how you use that information now is subjective. It doesn't have to be standard. Those who support the government will use it differently. Those who oppose the government, like Senator Sifuna, will also use it. And that is the value of democracy. And that is what I've provided. So, and I've given details until...
Avoid really interacting.
And Mr. Speaker is asking for details. I've given details until he's complaining, and then he's asking for details.
Because if you go that route, I might be not able to
you see, also...
so maybe answer the questions the way they are asked, and then...
Yeah, so I'm just responding to his question. He's talking about details, and I'm saying I have given the details. If the details is too much, then you choose what to use. Now, on the issue of bombers and hiving off of the Nairobi National Park, there is a procedure for hiving off Nairobi National Park. If that is the procedure that you're asking, I am glad to bring it to this House. But I didn't know I would be asked on how the process of bombers was arrived at. If I was asked, I am very competent and capable of coming back here and facing the Senate and addressing that issue. And I will be glad to do it. Or even my colleague in the line ministry would still do it. On issues raised by Senator Osotsi, on the Big Five agenda,